Hey guys, and welcome to Nomadic Dmitry channel. Today we're actually walking around Cancun, and you know guys, I'm pretty much a fan of Mexico, right? I've been here multiple times, and every time I go here, I don't know, it just like feels amazing. every time there's something that I love here, and like no matter what city I go, I've been to many cities. I've been to like Puerto Vallarta, I've been to CDMX, which is like Mexico City, which is also DF, Distrito Federal, Puerto Vallarta, Tijuana. There have been more, Sayulita. There have been many cities in Mexico I've been actually. Still, there's a lot of it left. There are still many places I need to visit, but Cancun actually feels like a place where foreigners can live especially well, I would say. In what sense? I think the reason why is that because everything is just organized that way, not only just for tourists, but for the foreigners, but for everybody. I would just say for expats. I think it's a good place. And in terms of like coming here, right, you could just always like come here, or like there's a like flight from Florida, let's say, you can always come here, explore, and there's always beautiful places to go nearby. And you can also take flights nearby. You can also take flights around Mexico. There are many opportunities actually here. Actually, flights are much cheaper than in US, much cheaper, and the service is really good. And there's also like very organized bus system in Mexico, something that is very lacking in US. It just doesn't exist in US. I don't know, guys. There's just like Greyhound buses and that's it. But in Mexico, there are many options, and of course, there's like beaches. You can always like lie around, enjoy the sun. It's very beautiful here. Like, by the way, this is the Oxxo. It's like a 7-Eleven, but like local Mexican version. There's also 7-Elevens though, but the Oxxo is like Mexican version of that. Also, all the stores that you can expect like from the US, like, I don't know, Walmart, Costco, Home Depot, Office Depot, all those stores are actually present here. So it's all here. You don't need to like just like, I don't know, guess like where you should go. Obviously those places are available. Of course, local places are preferred if you live here, because you want to support the local economy, right? If you live here, I guess. But it's all up to you. There's also like activities, stores and all that. Of course, you can just like try it around when you're just like visiting as a tourist, but at some point, of course, you just want to start living like a local, right? It means going to the markets, going to the local supermarkets and all that. So you're gonna change your behavior around that. And of course, if you're trying to like come here and you know no Spanish, it's gonna be pretty hard to live here. So I highly recommend like at least picking up some common Spanish phrases just like to understand. And people actually appreciate that. People appreciate when you can speak the local language, of course. It's really a big deal. And in Mexico, of course, you cannot live here without knowing language. Honestly, it's really hard. That's something you need to consider, but overall, a pretty good place. No problem at all. The only problem though is that in Cancun there is no such place as a downtown. There's just a hotel zone where like bunch of hotels are located. It's not like a downtown. It's just more like a beach zone where like mostly foreigners are like around. So locals do not live there. So yeah, but there's like some glancy spots in the city which you can explore. There's all those coffee shops that you expect, like Starbucks and all that. So it's all there. It's easy to adapt as a foreigner to live here. It's very Americanized, I would say, and the city is very young. It's just like 50 years old, guys. It was specifically built for the foreigners, I guess, mostly for the people who just want to like live around here and enjoy it. But of course, exploring the real Mexico is also interesting. I actually have a video where I went to explore pyramids and also like Mexico City. Check out those. So there are many places in the country to explore. I actually feel guilty that I did not come here before to explore Cancun. Honestly, I was just ignoring it. Like I ignored it a lot, like for a few years, and then right now I came here and I just love it. And the weather is just like, it's great. It's somewhere comparable to Florida. So yeah, if you lived in Florida, you've been to Florida, you know what kind of weather we're talking about. All right, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, please press the like button, and leave your comments down below. Let me know what do you think. And personally, I think I just like to take a look at the scenery around. It's great. It's very beautiful. I love it. All right, guys, bye.